the whole idea of meditation would be to shut off the world on the outside and bring that awareness inside. And as you spend more time with yourself doing this practice, you will definitely increase your level of consciousness about yourself. Hi everyone! So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 specific ways to dramatically increase your self-awareness. Before we start, I believe that self-awareness, right, will be actually increased specifically, right, depending on how much time we actually spend with ourselves, introspecting about our beliefs, our ideas, and what we truly want in life. The more time we spend inwards in self-seeking and self-understanding about yourself, right, there will be actually a heightened increase in your self-awareness. So in the following 3 tips that I'm going to give you is all activities that you can do to really improve your time spent with yourself. Okay, so for the first tip that I'll give every one of you would be to meditate. So the whole idea of meditating would be to go inwards. So instead of actually you having your awareness that is actually outwardly focused, like what I've actually shared in the previous video, what you want to do is to bring that awareness, the ball of light, okay, inwards within yourself. And a lot of people, they are not really familiar with this concept of self-awareness. Also, it might be a little hard for me to explain to you. But basically, what you want to do is to bring that ball of light inside. And by doing meditation, right, as you close your eyes, right, and also focus in towards the inside, right, you're actually shutting off the external world, or rather the physical world. And in doing so, you can really go deep into yourself to just be an observer. I think for level 1 meditation, right, to be a third party observing your thoughts. So example, if I were to close my eyes with the agenda of being more self-aware, right, I would just want to relax my body, bring my awareness, which is like a ball of light, or you can think of it as a cursor. You want to have the cursor to move around your desktop. And we do it by using the mouse, right? Am I right? So by moving the cursor around, you get to actually get into a system, or you get to play games. So equally, right, the objective of a meditation, right, is to actually bring this ball of light inwards to do some self-reflection, or even just sitting there and looking at where this awareness is going. What kind of thought actually comes up? Or even when they talk about like focusing on the breathing, what exactly is happening is that you're bringing that awareness, the ball of light, to the breath, going in and coming out. And as you are consciously aware of where this cursor is, or this ball of light is, right, you are becoming more and more aware. It's just that if the ball of light, right, is going around inside, you become more self-aware as it discovers more parts of you, whether what you like, what you dislike, your belief, your idea, what is actually troubling you as of now. So all this will actually improve as we do more meditation. So like what I repeat, the whole idea of meditation would be to shut off the world on the outside and bring that awareness inside. And as you spend more time with yourself doing this practice, you will definitely increase your level of consciousness about yourself. Hello everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm Xander, and I'm actually very obsessed with self-improvement as well as increasing our capacity to achieve more in life. So if you are like me, you might want to actually check out my videos. The second practice that I do would be to actually write a journal. You kind of think about it, right? Journal is very much like pouring. Just imagine you having lots of thoughts. You are bombarded with lots of thought every day. And as you do journaling, right, what happens is that you are actually downloading all the thoughts down in a physical form in terms of writing. And as you write all the thoughts down, right, whichever and whatever that you feel right down, you get to actually observe from a third party vantage point. Oh, this is what I'm actually worried about. Oh, this is a thought that has been repeating for many days. Okay, so you become more aware by reading the journal. So it's not about just jotting it down and blindlessly like writing entries, but you gain awareness about yourself as you review and reflect. So the keyword is not just about doing the journal, but also to take out and review and see how far your thought process changes in 1 month time, in 3 months time. And like what they always say, whatever that gets tracked and measured get improved. Okay, so by doing journaling, right, you are very active. You are in a very active process of writing, tracking, and if you were to do review, you are actually measuring the progress. Okay, you can see that, hey, probably when I first started, I've got 10 very negative thoughts. And because of that negative thought, right, you might be feeling a certain vibration, okay, which gets you to take a certain form of action. Okay, we'll go through that in another session. So by doing the act of writing down, right, you're literally doing a brain dump. Okay, rather than having the thought that is actually floating around and always circulating back again and again, you're actually bringing all this thought down to a physical form. And you as a person, if you were to review it, you get to see it from a third party vantage point, and that gives you that distance to be more objective and self-aware. So I'm not too sure about you, but if you are getting lots of value from this video, you can hit the like button. And if you are like me, who wants to actually know more about self-awareness and improving yourself, then probably you might want to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out in any other videos. On my third point, okay, so instead of doing a journal, which might be probably for people who are more kinesthetic, writing and visual, okay, you might be someone who's auditory. So if you are someone who is actually high on listening, you like to listen to podcasts, and if you're actually watching video, you tend to zoom out and do other things while you're actually paying a very good attention in listening, then I'll suggest to you that you can do a voice memo as well. So before you actually end the day, or if you're actually feeling a certain form of emotion, you just hit the voice memo and just record, hey, today I'm feeling a little down, and this thought of me getting demoted keeps coming to me. And as you actually write or actually speak out these thoughts, right, and if you were to review it in a later date, right, you tend to see that, oh, these are the thoughts that I'm thinking, and from there you become a little more aware. So there you go. Those are the 3 key tips that I'll tend to share with a lot of my people or my friends who wants to actually increase their self-awareness. So not to forget, just to recap, it will be doing meditation, journaling, as well as video or voice memo, okay? And doing that is just the first part. Recording, you are recording down, but to truly increase your self-awareness, you need to do a review as well, especially on the journal as well as voice message. For meditation, right, it will be a little advanced because you can't really replay the meditation practice. But as you actually sit down and meditate for a longer period of time, you tend to see that you are more in control of this awareness. You don't get absorbed into that thought that, as you're actually doing the meditation, that you're actually getting engaged in that thought. Okay, so you tend to retain that control of not being engaged in that thought. So I'm not too sure whether you get it, but in the next video, I'm going to share with you how to actually do a very powerful meditation just to bring up your awareness. So awareness is the key in all development, self-development, because the more aware we are, we can actually shift this awareness anywhere we want. And if we were to shift it internally, we become self-aware. If we shift it to other area, we become more focused or concentrated. So this awareness as a ball of light, right, is the most important concept that I would like to share with you in the next video. So I'll see you in the next video. See ya. And don't forget to subscribe.